This video is kind of about the iPhone 12 Pro Max. A few weekends ago, me, my wife, and some awesome friends of ours went to Joshua Tree to unplug for a few days. It came at the right time and allowed us to get away from the day-to-day stresses of the world, to take a break from social media, and really just to appreciate the simple things in life like nature, friendship, and just being outdoors. This was my first time camping, so me being the YouTuber that I am, contemplated whether or not I should bring all my camera gear or just leave everything at home. One side of me was like, hey, just leave everything. This is your first time camping. Don't bring any technology and really just embrace everything around you. There's no need to vlog it. The other side of me told me just to bring one camera and still don't vlog it, but maybe film just a little bit to document the trip so you'll have the memories. And that's exactly what I did, which is why now I'm back home in my office doing this voiceover while reading the script off my laptop. We did a lot in our 2 days in Joshua Tree. We went hiking, climbing. Miles let me off-road in his Tacoma, which was crazy, but a lot of fun. And took in as many sights as we could in the park that is Joshua Tree. I have to say, the most enjoyable part of this experience was the food that we ate. Miles had everything necessary to fry hash browns, bacon, and eggs for breakfast, which was really good, and he even had a tiny gas tank with a tiny pot to make coffee and hot chocolate. That night, he fired everything back up, and we had carne asada tacos. Now, these might have been the best tacos that I've ever had, but maybe I'm just saying this because that's what you say when you're starving out in the middle of nowhere. But regardless, the tacos were really good too. After an amazing adventure-filled day, we settled down by the fire, had great conversation, and tried to catch as many shooting stars as we could. Now, as you can tell by the title, I did bring my iPhone 12 Pro Max that I happened to pick up the day we left, and my 11 Pro Max because I wanted to compare the cameras between the two before I had to send in my iPhone 11 Pro Max. So technically, I lied when I said that I brought one camera. I brought three. This by no means is an in-depth review on these phones. There's a million iPhone videos out there to watch on YouTube, and there's no need for another iPhone video out there with someone regurgitating the same specs that you've seen and heard over and over again. This was just my personal experience with the iPhone 12 Pro Max. Obviously, the 12 Pro Max is slightly bigger than the 11 Pro Max, but one thing that took a minute for me to realize is that the camera bump is a lot larger. I like the matte finish on the back of the 12 Pro Max. However, I am a little iffy on the metallic sides of it, but I use a case, so that really doesn't matter. Now, for the camera, here are some shots that I took with both phones. I'll leave you guys to compare the two. Now, I'm going to be 100% real with you. There's not really that big of a difference between the two phones with the camera as far as photos go. So if you do have the 11 Pro Max still, it just doesn't make sense to upgrade. Your phone is fine now. Me, being the sucker that I am, I always have to have the latest tech. Plus, I'm on the iPhone Forever plan with my carrier, so I figured, why not? I upgraded. So before I let you all go, I did want to mention that I took some great photos with my Canon EOS R6 and my 35mm film camera. These photos are now available to purchase as prints on my website, which I'll link in the description below. So if you like what you see, feel free to buy a print or two. You can buy a 30x40 canvas print or an 8x10 paper print. Either way, just know that I really appreciate it. Thank you. Usually at this point, I would close out my video like I do with every single YouTube video that I upload to this channel, but I'm going to switch it up this week. I'm going to do something different. and let my buddy Miles close it out. So until next week, guys, I will see you in the next video. Peace. Thanks for the vlog. Thanks for the solid vlog.
Should I say like subscribe, click the bell,
and
for notifications?
like the video too.
Like the video?
Yeah.
Is that what I say?
Uh-huh.
Okay.
Thanks, man.